Good morning, students. Yesterday, all of you learned that about the nutrients, food groups. Food groups means how many food groups are there? Say, how many? There are 5 main food groups. What are they? Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, water. Up to here, these are the 5 groups, and the extra addition is water and roughage. These are also very important for our daily diet. Okay. Now, today come to the balanced diet. Balanced diet. To be healthy, our diet must contain each nutrient in the right proportion. Such a diet is called a balanced diet. Okay, underline balanced diet. So what is balanced diet? To be healthy or to stay healthy, our diet must contain each nutrients in the right proportion. If you don't write this word right proportion, then you are wrong, and I will not give any marks in your answer. The right proportion, this must be mentioned. Okay, such a diet is called a balanced diet. It helps our minds and bodies to grow well and gives us ample energy. The rules of a balanced diet are, what are the rules? The rules are: drink plenty of water, eat lots of fruits and vegetables that must be fresh. Okay, eat lots of fresh fruit and fresh vegetables. Eat carbohydrates like rice and chapati. Avoid taking too much salt or salty food. Eat fish, meat, eggs or pulses, tofu, etc. Cut down on fat and sweet. It means don't eat much more fatty food and sweet. This is not good for our health. Take some fatty food and some sweets, but not in overdose. Okay. Get active and exercise daily. Clear? Now come to the next page. Here is a chart. See, here is a chart. This is your homework. Do it yourself in your home. What is this? Just tick yes or no. Do you have a fruit every day? If you have, then you tick yes. If you not, then you tick no. Just like this one. Do you have a glass of juice every day? If yes, then tick here. If no, then tick here. Okay, just like this one. Complete this table or chart. Now, how many times did you tick yes? From 5 to 0. See, you have a healthy way of living. If yes, then tick just like this. So, this chart is completed. Each and everybody understand this one. Now, come to this point. How many times did you tick yes? Only write down here. Number 5. You have a healthy way of living. Now see, in this yes column, if you tick 5 times, the number of tick is 5 or above 5, then you have a healthy way of living. It is okay. Number 4. You eat well. If in this yes column, if you tick 4, at least 4, then this is okay. You eat well. Number 3. Try to eat healthier food. If you tick in this yes column only 3 times, then you must try to eat healthier food further. Okay. Number 2. You need to be careful with your diet. If you tick in this yes column only 2 times, then obviously you need to be careful with your diet. Now, number 1. If you tick in this yes column only 1 time, then you need to check your food habit, obviously. And 0, if you don't tick any number in this yes column, if in this yes column you don't have any tick, then obviously you need to visit a doctor. Okay, clear to all of you? Complete this in your home. Now come to the next part. Food preservation. When we eat something, obviously we need to store food and store with proper preservation. Okay, when food is not stored properly, it gets spoiled. Germs or molds grow on it. You must have seen green fungus growing on slices of bread when it turns stale. Do you see this one? Yes. Thus, it is important to preserve food if we want to store it for a longer time. The process of preventing food from getting spoiled is called food preservation. The different methods of preserving food are, here is some methods. Number 1, refrigerating. Do you have fridge in your home? Obviously. Then refrigerating. Storing food at a low temperature helps to keep away germs. Thus, fruits, vegetables and cooked food are kept inside a refrigerator, that is in fridge, to prevent them from getting spoiled. Now come to the next point, that is cooking. Some food items can be eaten raw, but most of them have to be cooked. Cooking not only kills germs but also makes food softer, tastier and easy to digest. Some of the methods of cooking are boiling, roasting, frying and baking. Then number 3, this process is canning. Canning is a method in which food items like jams and juices are first heated to a high temperature, then cooled and put into airtight containers. Then next, drying. In this method, the food items are dried completely. For example, some food items like mint, red chilies and raisins are preserved after water has been removed from them. This helps in preventing the growth of germs. Next, adding preservatives. Sometimes certain chemicals are added to food to prevent it from getting spoiled. These chemicals are called preservatives. Some common preservatives are salt, oil, vinegar and sugar. In this preservation method, number 1, pickling, adding salt and oil to preserve pickles. Number 2, gelling, adding sugar syrup to make jams and jellies. Okay, for today, up to this.